Just wanted to clear some things up about Gotra, the final boss, and Dark Within. Um, there were some questions about how it can spawn, and that would affect the run a ton at the end. And so I did some testing to see all the ways that this works. And so we figured out that Gotra spawns after you do the search the complex objective, and spawns just a few frames after that objective fully disappears from the top corner of your screen. So I did some runs. I have a 107 and a 106. Both of them I hit search the complex on the same frame directly after the emote when my Fate Bringer comes out. And decided that this is a good place to have a control because it shows spawning at the same time. So this negates any variables with roaming to make sure that it's not just her going to a different area and then coming out from hiding. And then I saw that on both of them, I got there before the objective disappears. And so this means that there's another control that you could just start from there. So it doesn't matter about the stairs at that point. Now we're looking at just from the time she spawns. So on both of these, I'm there before she spawns. And just to be sure, I also got the objective at the exact same place on both of them. And on the 107, I had a really good Gotra that was standing right there. And it's just a matter of how fast you can shoot it. And on the 106, I had a moving Gotra, which will either go across the screen for just a slight fraction of a second, or will get stuck on a acolyte, which is what happened to me, and you can shoot it. But it can get stuck before it's visible, so that's also bad. The preferred one is the standing one, and the slow one is the acolyte one, or the one that runs across the screen. That one also happens to spawn, at least it seems like it, a little later than the main spawn area where it's standing still. So that's how Gotra works, essentially. But yeah, it's nothing to do with how fast you skate up there. Obviously, the faster you skate up there, the better. And the fastest that you can go is hitting Search the Complex halfway up the stairs on the way to Gotra. Because if you go any farther up, you won't actually hit the trigger for that objective completing. So you can't go too far up. So there is a limit to how fast you can go. But yeah, this is going to go in the Dark Within guide, but I thought that I'd go ahead and clear this up, just in case anyone was wondering the mechanics of Gotra. Alright, so now on to the actual guide itself. We're just going to start off with a boost, and then on the concrete, do a second boost. And then at the top of the dirt mound, you're going to boost a third time. So here we go, boost. Boost again off the concrete, top of the dirt mound, and then 1, 2, a flick off of this, and then you're going to skate. The fastest way is for 3 skates. This one's a little over 3. But it's pretty close to what the maximum would look like. So if you want to use this for an example, there's that. Boost, double boost off the rock, do 3 dashes, fourth one to correct, and then boost to this door. So the faster you can get to that door there, the better. That's the only thing that will end up making this run faster. And that's because after you get to the door, there's a dialogue line that happens. It's pretty long. And you're usually able to get to the next thing before it finishes. So it's kind of an auto-scroll. Basically, if you can get to where the scan is, which is marked by the bottom of the stairs, before the dialogue finishes, then you're good. You can tell if the dialogue is finished because the ghost icon in the corner will run out. But if you did well, then it'll stay there the entire time. So that's how you know that much. So now on to the next part. So once you get here, at the ghost scan, you're gonna hold X and dance. At 3/4, you're gonna move your left stick to cancel the dance, and it'll give you ghost glitch. which basically saves about a second or so by making you not have to hold out your hand to let the ghost do the scan. After doing this, you're going to garrison backwards and to the wall. You're going to try to get as close to the wall as you can off of the garrison, but don't hit it because you'll bounce off of it and you won't be close enough to do the emote. Then you'll do a long left emote. If you're only getting halfway through, then you need to hold out the emote longer. But yeah, then you're gonna skate until you hit the front of the wall. So here's that emote. Front of the wall, you're gonna go to the right of it and then jump up to the snow. The reason why I do that is because there's a pushback barrier on the left, and if you hit that, you're not gonna get the height to go on the snow mound that you need to jump on. So in front of the wall and to the right, onto the snow mound. Then you're gonna climb up to the top of that, and you're gonna jump and try to land on the square platform in front of you. Once you get on there, there will be a snow platform that's at a right angle to your left, and then there's also a dirt thing on the right sticking out of the wall. You're gonna jump on the dirt thing, and then you're gonna face the corner of the snow. And then from there, you're going to do a backwards emote. While you're doing the backwards emote, you're going to turn around and face the stairs on the other side of the wall. So that as soon as you go through, you're already ready to hit the skate going up. So as soon as you emote, you're going to switch to your sniper, which will either be Solar Machina or Event Horizon, or Spindle if you want to use an exotic, but I recommend using Sleeper for the skate. So here's this emote. We're going to go up in front of the corner there, snow, up, square platform, dirt, going to face the right angle, emote. Sniper, we're going to go up the stairs, either run up, then jump in garrison, do 2 dashes, or not dashes, burst with your escape. Thinking spare flying. And then you could also just skate up the stairs, but you'd have to garrison directly off the skate so you don't hit the ceiling. And then do either 1 or 2 bursts to your skate so you don't actually skate too far. Then you're going to aim down and go to shoot Gotra. The reason why this is the strat now instead of Fatebringer is because it actually makes it to where everything's instant. So before you would drop down, you'd hit the objective fairly soon, but not immediately. Then you would go down to Gotra, and after a few seconds of her spawning, you'd start shooting. After a few seconds of shooting, she'd be dead. Here what happens is as soon as the objective is possible to be completed, it's completed. And as soon as Gotra even spawns, she's instantly dead from your sniper. That is assuming that she has the good spawn. With the other one, she's behind a wall where she spawns, so you can't actually do that. So it's an orbit pretty much if you're going for a record. So jump up here. She was behind the wall, so that was unfortunate there. This is record now, but to get it any faster, you'd want to not hit the wall going into the door, which I hit after the Sparrowfly. I got a little too far to the left there. You'd want a faster Gotra and potential a little faster on the skate here. But let's go over the run one more time. Boost. Boost again here. Top of the mound. 1, 2, left. Then we're just going to skate 1, 2, 3, summon, boost, boost, dash, dash, dash. Correct yourself, but hopefully not into that wall. Boost again. And now you can take your time. Just get through this cleanly, and you should be there in time. This was enough. We're going to wait here for this while holding X, so we're there immediately. Ghost glitch, garrison, emote, garrison, right of the wall, up, onto the snow, top of snow, jump to the dirt, face the corner, backwards, through the wall, sniper, jump up, garrison, and then get ready for go trip. So that's the strat for Dark Within now. This is probably as fast as it's gonna get as far as the strategy goes, because the only thing saving time is how fast you can get to the door. But yeah, that's the strat currently.